Hello everybody, welcome back to Surrounded. Last night, instead of resting like I normally would, I decided to start moving my base back downstairs instead of all the way at the top floor, because it doesn't seem like we have to deal with as many zombies finding their way in. There may be one or two, but so far we don't have to worry about a horde coming into our base, and I have the construction thing, so I should be able to put a door over there at some point. I'm not exactly sure. And I'm still trying to figure out how we can take apart things inside of our base, if that's even possible. I've been told it was under the construction workbench, but I don't see any options on how to do that. So if you can, let me know down in the comment section below. That would be of great help. But today, we have got to run ahead and go see if we can find out about the... See one of the... No, he's not. Okay. I want to go see... What is that? The big column of smoke. I want to go see if the raiders are still back there. Because... I'm actually kind of interested in going to find out what that is. What I also did last night is I looked through the entire building. Again, I know I keep looting my own... building, but as I'm trying to figure things out, it makes me realize what it is that I'm needing, which is good. What I was looking for specifically was, first off, food, because food's been a little bit scarce. Not really, but kind of sort of scarce, in that I haven't moved very far, and that's probably the reason why it's hard for me to find, not because it's hard to find in the world. But what I was looking for was containers. I can't put everything back inside my backpack and move it downstairs because there's so much of it that I can't pick up the actual container. So I was out looking for containers, and I did find one or two and get them moved in there, but really not enough to get everything moved downstairs. So right now we're living between two floors. I feel like I do. I feel like I do. Let's go straight down here, attracting as little attention as possible, and go find out what that smoke is. And then we'll go see if we can't get, you know, a little bit of revenge on those raiders, assuming they are still around. Sir, this is not your fight. It's actually doing drops. What's with the... Ugh! What's with the red and the blue, though? I'm sorry, lady. I know you're trying to be a serious zombie and all, but I am not taking you seriously at all. I'm looking at the stuff in the things. That's cool. I did change out my weapons case for the one that's over here, so that way when I scroll down, I'm actually seeing my good weapons and not the backup BS that I keep finding. So that's the reason why there's a change there. I do have a couple of good weapons that I may have to change to at some point whenever we start going after... For what intents and purposes is a plague heart, but whatever they call it in here, I don't know. I am on the... A makeshift muffler? Sure, I'll take that. Let's run up here and find out what this is. I'm being nosy. I need to finish what I started earlier last week that I didn't get finished with. But... That's a downed chopper, okay. Lots of bad guys around it. It's doable, though. It's doable. I don't see any of the acid ones, really. Oh, there's one of the acid ones. Hang on. Let's take out this guy. Oh, Red Eyes. How ya doing? Just keep him completely engaged. Don't give him a chance. How's my weapon doing? We're at 24%. Hang on. Wait. Okay. Because apparently those weapons do less damage, which is probably the reason why I've been having such a hard time killing these guys and using up all of my stamina, is because the less durability it has, the less damage it does. Am I doing more damage? I didn't even pay attention. Okay, there's a lot of containers over here. That's a military craft, okay. Oh boy. Okay. I have pocketed all of that stuff. And there is still an AK. Military drop yet again. Body armor, which of course would probably take the place of that. Okay. Might be a good idea though for like a big military run. Instead of worrying about being able to carry all of the stuff and things, I worry about the armor. Oh wow. Military plate armor. Dude. Okay guys, we need to get out of here, and I think it is actually time for us to make a very weighted down trip to the traders. I've got an overabundance of weapons, and I could just drop them or store them, but I don't think that that's probably the way we are supposed to be playing. We're supposed to either leave it or sell it. The only other thing I could possibly do is just make some random storage at the bottom of the area and just start storing them up and save them for whenever... We're probably gonna have to fight that person. Save them for whenever I get a car, in which case I could take everything to sell then. There's somebody who was telling me that there was a place you could go to find vehicles to fix. And as much as I would love to know ahead of time, I'm trying not to let that spoil me, so I don't know where it was at. Well, let's go and run and make this trip. I really wish I had a vehicle. This would be awesome if I had a vehicle, but we're gonna run and go sell these weapons, and I'm gonna look at the medical person's stuff again. I have no idea when they restock, but I'm hoping it's kind of like a every couple of days they might restock kind of situation, so that I can get some radiation tablets, because my radiation is pretty high. And I really want to scrap this car, so I'm just going to fight these guys to scrap this car, because I am trying to make something, and I need scrap metal. Alright, come here, guys. Ma'am. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Bandit? With a very good line of sight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is there more than one? Apparently there is. Now stop your crap. $4. Are you serious, dude? That's a lot of ammo. And a whole lot of bad guys we just attracted for $4. Wait, so now that this thing has fallen, it just stays here and I can come back and check it? More post-it notes. Well, I can sell those. Dude, I feel like I have barely scratched the surface, and I really have barely scratched the surface of this map. And it's like, okay, well, if I got a car, this would be a whole lot faster. I don't even think I've run across a fixable vehicle yet. Apparently they spawn in like specific areas of the map. It's not just like a random, they may show up somewhere. We'll get here, we'll sell, we'll rest, and we'll come back. That was a really good find though. Okay, he has 322 and I've got tons of junk. Take that. That. Make sure. And make sure. Okay, I have cleaned out all of my backpack stuff. 34, duffel bag, 44. It's a little less than the ones that I've got, but I was just here yesterday and I don't remember some of these things in your pocket. So I'm guessing you guys do indeed restock daily, right? Bottle of antiseptic. Painkillers. You still don't have anything for rads. Where's the traveling merchant? Is he over here? And what about you? The black market trader, what have you got? He has got a metal loot crate, a tier 2 loot crate, and this one's only 500. And a level 1 key card for 800. Tier 2 loot crate. I have 2,000. Question. After I open this, does this become a container that I can take home? Yeah, the only way I'm gonna find out is if I actually try it. Just the one. Open. Heavy military body armor. Where did that go, though? Oh, okay. Not enough space. There we go. Okay, so I've actually got some heavy military armor for whenever I go for like a big raid or something like that. Are you the Yes, you're the traveling merchant. Okay. 760. Okay, so he restocked today. I don't know if that was, you know, a thing that happened, but it's 1,000. That's a 60 slot backpack. If I get that, I have nowhere to put it on me in order to do a swap out, am I? Like, say I drop these two on the ground. Hang on. Where'd he go? Where did I just put everything? Okay. Good heavens. I just did that. I just did that. Dude. I have got a bag within a bag within a bag within a bag. This should be illegal? I mean, I'm not fussing. Don't get me wrong. Okie dokie. On our way back, leaving the valley safe zone again. This time with the intention of actually going to do something exceptionally useful, like, I don't know, go take out some bandits or something like that. I don't know how my character hasn't collapsed under the weight of all of the bags I am currently carrying, but here we are. I think it's absolutely hilarious and fun, but I'm pretty sure at some point or another there's probably going to be a limit to how many bagceptions you can do. That bandit is still over there. I doubt very seriously it's actually going to be worth killing him. Except that I won't have to worry about him shooting me. Ow, 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 ow. 6. Dude. Okay, he actually had the good loot. Okay, let's go with that. Drop that inside my wallet. 556. Okay. He was a little bit low on ammo, though. I think the R is in case you have extra mags in your pocket, you can just swap between mags and reload them later on. That's what I'm slowly starting to figure out. This one is a one-shotter. How does one reload this one then? I have ammo for it, but I don't know how to get it to force it to reload since it doesn't have a magazine. It's not... Yeah. I have ammo in my bag, though. And it's a single shot, so shouldn't it, like... I don't know. Allow me to reload it? Dude, I bet you I could probably go get that duffel bag inside that backpack. And have a bag within a bag within a bag within a bag. Ha 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 ha. Okay, now, let's try and go back to where the bandits were and see whether or not they're still there and whether or not we can take them guys out. Sure. And just like completely scumming on this, trying really hard to figure out why I have not found any radiation tablets yet. Let's just keep going, keep going. I do need to hit up these houses. These houses I didn't hit, and I need to find more food. Ah, some rice. Nice. Please, something for radiation. Water purification, flare around, and a bottle of antiseptic. Okay, we came around here. Locked door. Hang on. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. You sneaky! Get off of my feet! Ah, there we go, there we go. Got them lockpicks back. Now what the heck? Wow, dude! I'm breaking over a military container, you say. I'm being very loud about it. Military secure container. There, put my container within a container within a container. I do have military boots already. Take all of that. Drop. Military lockers. So this was like a prepper's house or something. Bullet casings. Briefcase? Ooh, a level 0 and a level 1 keycard. More than one of each of those, actually. Nice. Emergency drop. Can it please be a lot of MREs? It's a military jacket. It's got 8 slots. Are you serious? Here we go. Wonder how many times I've dropped something and accidentally was not paying attention to the fact that I dropped all of the stuff in that container on the floor. Has this happened yet? Probably. How many times have I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff and not realized I've done it? Okay. Sure, there's a way I could just like click and drag over the top of them to pick up several items at one time to move them specifically into a container. Ammo container, you say? Dude, if I wanted a house that had tons and tons of storage, this would probably be the one. Police shirt, you say? Oh, how much is it worth? 50, not really. Radiation pills! Dude, use one. There we go. We can store that. Store that. Drop that. A note! The sound outside grows every day, and I can sense my life coming to an end. Oh god, I didn't want it to end like this. I should have just listened to the others and made my way out of the valley to the city nearby, or even that old rig off the coast. I'm sorry to everyone I've ever loved, and I say goodbye to all of you. Survived. Whoa. Dude. That must be him right there. Good grief. He stockpiled a whole bunch of stuff, though. It does not bode well for me, right? Okay, this is a container. Hang on. Nope. I knew it. I knew it. I heard you, and I should have stopped searching right then. As a matter of fact... Okay, this news thing we cannot do anything about. I want to check those, but I feel like I checked some of these. I want to see if those other guys are over here. I don't see any. Okay, no, the bandits are not still here. Otherwise, they would have shot those zombies by now. So, I mean, we did take out some bandits. I'm gonna call that a win. Ow! Freaking hate you guys! Okay, what about your house then? Somebody's supposed to come in here and pester me whilst I'm raiding the refrigerator. Hi. Do not stand between a lady and her meal, especially in the apocalypse. What's wrong with you? Okay, what about here? There might be a lot of food inside this area. Is there a big bad guy inside this area? Hello, ma'am. Shop shelves. Okay, loot that. Please, foods. Nothing. Nothing. My dude, what you doing? Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave you to do whatever it is you think you're doing up there anyway. Are you waiting on ones? Everybody over here has got a baseball bat. What on earth is this neighborhood? Oh, I was supposed to sneak and get you, but that did not happen. Okay. Okay, can I get out of here and get back to my base without attracting too much more attention? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the day. I've gotten a lot of stuff moved further down inside the building, but ultimately I'm going to be looking for more containers and a way of hopefully clearing the area out. But there's also the potential of building a base at some point. I haven't quite gotten to that point. I'm still very much enjoying the looting and exploring part of it. So it should be interesting once we get to that point to start working on those things too. But I also have one more workbench I'm currently working towards that's going to require taking apart like 2, I think, more cars. Maybe 4. I'm not sure if I'm mathing correctly. But anyway, we'll definitely be able to work on that again in our next video. I will see you guys then. You have a wonderful day or whatnot, and you stay shiny. Bye!